Correction, Marvin Gaye died in 1984. 1984.
Well, I did hesitate a little bit.
I knew you did.
Because I thought his death was 84.
When you said wrong date, I was like, uh-oh, I bet it was 84.
So you had his son killing him 1 year earlier.
It's actually his father killing him a year later on April 1st, 1984. I think that, I knew that too. I think I just missed the keystroke there and put it in.
Happens.
You know.
But on a day like this,
yeah.
riddled with errors.
Oh, the errors.
It's like a Little League baseball game early in the season.
I mean, the errors, I can't even tell you. Let me tell you, I think this may be, I know why I included the song by George Michael called One More Try in there.
Well,
I wrote
instead of his up-tempo numbers like Monkey or Faith.
Faith. I don't like Monkey. First of all, I don't like Monkey.
Or I Want Your Sex.
I do like I Want Your Sex. Boy, that was one. When they play I Want Your Sex, I was working barbecue at the time. And now during the hours,
check it out. I'm getting a boner.
Okay.
Would you like slap the spatula on the grill along with it?
I Want Your Sex. I really like that.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I did.
Hush puppies down.
You know.
I want your sauce.
We would all dance along back there, like we were doing. Of course, I'd never actually had sex, so
yeah,
or danced. So, most of the guys, I remember Ricky.
Like this?
Yeah. Ricky was like, "Dude, you are such a virgin."
Watch Brenda move her hips.
Getting a boner.
It's showing through my apron, y'all. Getting ready for a big Friday night.
Oh yeah. And then
There's too much vinegar in the slaw. That's what she said.
Oh man, I was so into this song. I couldn't believe it was on the radio. I was like, what is going on here? It's scandalous, you know? Anyway, when I wrote this game, it was about 6 weeks ago. You know, I mentioned sometimes my friend Karen Atwood on here.
I do. And I was wince and feel bad for the poor woman.
That's right. Karen Atwood and I went to high school together. And our friend Barry up in HR knows Karen Atwood. He used to work with her after I knew her. I haven't seen Karen Atwood since she dropped me off in front of the Poindexter the day we graduated high school. Okay? I mean, we graduated
We'll
high
see
school.
each other all week long. Yeah, sure, right. Whatever. Yeah. We're partying later tonight, right?
God. She got accepted to UNC Chapel
You
Hill.
owe me money for gas.
I did not.
I'll pay you back next time I see you.
I never saw her again. I haven't seen Karen Atwood in, what is that, 35 years.
You owe her $5 for gas.
36 years. I owe her for gas. She drove us to Myrtle Beach. We stayed at the I stayed at the Poindexter. She had a nicer place. She dropped me off as last I saw her. She also gave me a ride to Sir Pizza right after our final class in high school. Now, we hadn't graduated yet, but I remember she goes, the gang's going to Sir Pizza. And I was like, yeah, I'm in. And she's like, oh, God.
I didn't ask you. You weren't part of the gang.
Yep. So I said, I'll tag with you. I'll ride with you, Karen. She's the reason that I'm so upset that the Karen name has taken on such a negative connotation. I always say Karen Atwood's one of the nicest people I ever met. Well, Barry up in HR 6 weeks ago said, it's Karen Atwood's birthday. I'm going to give her your number. Or no, I'm going to give you her number so I could text her a happy birthday. I said, okay. So I did text her a happy birthday. I said, guess who? High school memory.
Which every woman loves to get.
Guess who?
Mm-hmm.
Guess who?
Unknown number.
Guess who's single? Huh?
Possible junk. Definitely spam.
Mm-hmm.
Block?
Please?
I said, sexy voiced high school.
Does this sound familiar? Bus 5 is running late. Does this sound familiar? Tater tots for lunch today have been replaced by canned corn.
All unwed teen mothers will now meet in the gym before school.
I did the
All
morning
smokers, please use lighters instead of matches. Custodian is tired of picking up matches.
I did morning announcements.
Yeah.
You were Mr. Morning Announcement.
So here a few weeks ago when it was Karen's birthday, I kept giving her hints. I was like, guess who? Sexy voice from high school. And she's like, is it Josh Stansel? No. It's Anthony Moore? No. Is it, on and on. And I was like, no. Is it Dustin Allred? No.
Quarterback.
Is it Todd Humble? No. So then I was like, had a girlfriend in Canada, and she's like, I do not have any memory. I said, you dropped me off in front of the Poindexter and beat feet out of there. She's like, I have no memory.
I don't know who this is still.
You took me to Sir Pizza right after our last class. So we finished our calculus exam, and we were in the car going to Sir Pizza. And I made a mental note in my mind, whatever song is on the radio when she turns on this car, I will always remember it. I will always know what was playing the moment I got out of my last high school class. And that song was... And I started crying right there in that car on the way to Sir Pizza. And every time I get a chance to listen to George Michael's One More Try, I do. So I was reminded of it when I texted Karen for her birthday, and I wrote the game the same day. Now, Karen accidentally blocked me on her phone now. I've tried.
Yeah.
I've tried a few times since to say, hey, but...
You're going to have to start pretending to be a toll.
Yeah,
She has her notification silenced.
That's the most... That's the most insulting thing now that Apple does to you.
Silence.
The crescent moon.
When you send somebody a message and it's like, no, well, their notifications are silenced.
Yeah, you're not getting through this. And then it says, do you want to tell them anyway?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They're like, I try to tell them anyway. She's like, no, she's double silenced you. You are not going to be getting through to her. No. I'll tell you, I saw something today. This was interesting. I didn't know. Well, I knew you could do it, I guess. But this woman was on my TikTok, and she had found out her husband was cheating on her. And it was an interesting way that she did it. Her husband had been cheating on her, I guess, for some time. They had 2 kids. They're no longer together. But she found out what woman he had been cheating with. And so she went to call that woman, she got her number. And she was going to call that number. I don't even remember why. But when she dialed it, it said, you've blocked this number. And she's like, how would I have blocked this number? I don't even know it. And then she realized, oh, wait a minute. My husband got my phone and blocked it for me because they were cheating, without her knowledge. So she goes, I don't even know where this is on your phone. She went to like all the numbers she had blocked. There were over 200, and her husband had done all of them.
Dang, man. Good thinking.
Well, she said, this is what she put on her Twitter.
So I went to my blocked contacts in my phone, and I found 208 blocked phone numbers in my phone that I've never blocked. And yeah, he probably was cheating on me our entire 9 years we were together. So thanks, Sam. You're a real one, buddy. Also, I need to give this man credit for going in my phone and blocking that many numbers. Like, you're good.
Yeah.
Damn, Sam the man.
That's what Biggie's
That's thinking.
You're good.
If only more men would think like
so
that.
there's no way the women could call to tell on him because those numbers are blocked.
Because when he eventually does move on from the mistress,
yeah,
and she says, I'm about to blow up your life, I'm going to call your wife. The number will never come through.
Nope, never does. Never even shows up as a call.
I never even knew that one could look up numbers that you had blocked.
I didn't either.
Even with your own phone.
I bet I didn't know. I guess she just started to dial and it said, this is a number blocked.
But she said, I went to my blocked number.
And it was there,
and there were 208. That's how many women he had slept with during their 9-year
You can't
marriage.
prove that because a lot of those are just junk calls.
I guess.
I mean, some of you just say block this number.
Well, but she said she had not done it. She said these are 208 numbers and I hadn't blocked. And then she's gone through now. Her whole thing, she went on and on. She was going through all these different, like she was calling all of them. She was unblocking them and calling them. Said, "Did you sleep with my husband?"
Oh yeah. Ooh, I've been waiting to hear from you.
Oh yeah.
How come you? She goes, "I called you. You blocked my number." Did I? God.
He said you'd never figure this out.
Yeah. You know who I thought of was Tiger Woods. Remember that whole take your name off my phone thing?